Hi, I'm Kate Perdoni.
And I'm Michael Gadlin. Welcome to Arts District from Rocky Mountain PBS.
The Jaipur Literature Festival is the largest and some say the most unique of its kind. Here, writers, journalists, poets, and novelists meet to share their crafts.
This festival has its roots in Jaipur, India, and has since spread across the world to places like London, Houston, New York, and our own Boulder.
For 2 days, the Boulder Public Library hosts an event that draws hundreds of people to discuss poetry, politics, culture,
and, of course, books. Arts District producer Rob Barnett is our guide to hear these stories.
People think that reading and writing is an individual act, but it's not. Nothing exists in a vacuum, so you have to come together to talk about things and to create things. So to have a literary festival like this, where you have so many people from all over the world coming together, is super impactful in that way, and you can make and create ideas that you never thought you could before.
So the Jaipur Literature Festival was born sort of 12 years ago as a sort of accident, and the real reason for it happening was to look at how do we integrate creative arts with built heritage. And that's how this particular festival was born, as a place for people to come together, discuss, debate. About 6 years ago, we then looked at how do we take this outside of Jaipur and of India. I got this impassioned email from two people here from Boulder saying this is the reason why they thought that we should come to Boulder, Colorado. So I stopped off at Denver, drove out to Boulder, looked at this magnificent part of the country, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. This seems to be a place of resonance, of togetherness, of peace, and of love.
So what happens when you come here for 2 days? You are going to get a very inclusive eye on literacy and literature. At this festival, journalists are right alongside with novelists, which is brilliant. You know, which we don't do enough collaboration efforts like that here at all. In traditional Western festivals, it's a poetry festival. It's a fiction festival. It's this. And so those things don't literally get to live inside the same space.
For us, it's not necessarily only about the book. Of course it is. But it's about the idea behind the book. And it's also about different perceptions, the left, the right, the local, the national, the international. So looking at one issue from all kinds of different ways, and therefore allowing our audiences to go away with whatever they wish to.
At a literary festival like this, you can come together and learn. It reminded me what I should be doing and how I should be expanding my horizons and learning more than I already know and meeting people that I wouldn't have met before. And it is really useful for a student to just be constantly reminded that there's more to know.
So I subvert the female hero myth and fulfill the male hero myth all in one sort of cyclic thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You'll know as soon as you read it.
Thank you so much. It was great talking to you. It was so nice to meet you.
So that's what they do here with ideas is some folks, they're probably going to go to most of what they attend because there's an anchor of familiarity. Very few people are bold enough to just come and dive into the unfamiliar. And I think that's how the idea spread. And this is one of the simplest ways you can do through books and conversation, and it's a pretty powerful thing.
I believe that part of the reason why I'm a writer is you can connect to the world by using words. The Jaipur Literary Festival is doing exactly that. They're using words and literature to connect their world to our world, and they're not different worlds, they're just different places. So it's a bridge. Writing is used as a bridge.
My name is Ruchira Gupta. I'm here right now to share a poem with you by a poet from my own city in Kolkata, India, where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my mother, let my country awaken. A poem from Kolkata for Boulder.
Over the past 10 years, the festival has brought together more than 2,000 speakers and over 1 million attendees worldwide.
Past guests include Nobel laureates, the Dalai Lama, Oprah Winfrey, and many others.